Now I have their heart. Rappers came and went. I'm here from the start. I seen them put it together. So take it apart. See the rovers roll up.
It does say live up there. It does say live. What's going on? Yeah. Oh. DJ, spin it down. I see it.
You like that?
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
No. All right. No more. Don't do that. Don't do that. We don't need to become that show.
Okay. I'm just letting y'all know I had that.
It's Tuesday, everybody.
Wake y'all asses up.
But this is the Can't Tell Us Nothing show live. Second ever live show.
Second
The first one on New Year's Eve. Check that one out if you haven't seen it. But welcome to the show, everybody. Who are we? We are Can't Tell Us Nothing, an improv group out of Houston, Texas. The four of us comprise the group. And what is the show? What do? We take opinions, discussions, topics, turn it into improv scenes on the spot. Now, these are scenes that we just make up as we go. But there'll be characters, there'll be plot, there'll be twists. It's amazing. It's amazing. If you've ever seen anything kind of like SNL or Key and Peele, it's kind of like that, except it's made up right now. But into inspired scenes, we just talk, we just chill, we just hang. What's going on? Let's go around the horn here. How's everybody doing today?
You said horn? I got some horn.
Nope.
He's asking for it. That's how you ask for it.
I can do a horn.
He said the
word. I got some DJ equipment for everybody watching now, and I've just been going crazy on it. Literally the first thing I do when I wake up is turn on my DJ equipment and air horn the whole house. You know what I'm saying? But my name is John, a.k.a. J Miles, a.k.a. John Miles, a.k.a. whatever else you call me.
What's your DJ name?
I think it's DJ Comfy right now because I walk around my house coat DJing.
DJ Comfy. I like that. It's nothing better than a man in a house coat or a robe. That says I live here.
I live here. I'm very comfortable.
Yeah, that is true. If you go to someone else's house in a robe, people get very confused. They immediately think you live there. You live here?
Just the credibility of you living there just goes up with the house.
It does. I have some guy that lives in the neighborhood who comes outside in his robe, and I'm like, that man lives in that house and that yard and that driveway, the whole thing. That man. That's his.
He's not just staying there temporarily. He's not staying with a friend.
At all. That's just like walking out with like your mortgage payment in your hand. I'm right here.
One of the kind of weirdest things I've ever seen was when I was living in Alabama. I was working at this bank, and a couple of times this guy who lived in the neighborhood near the bank came out of his house in a robe and had a golf club. He would walk to the park and just hit golf balls. And that was it. In his robe.
In his robe?
And just go home. It was like super comfortable.
Did he own the park?
I was going to say, did he own the park?
I think when you go play golf in a park, you automatically own the park after that. All the kids left.
I wonder
Old Man Park is here.
I wonder what he was thinking, like when he woke up. Did he have like a dream? And the dream like told him to go out to the park, or if it's just something that he's just like, you know what, this is just what I want to do right now. Go play golf in the park.
Yeah, it's like that scene in Office Space, right, where he like takes a fish out in the office and guts it on his desk. Something like that. He just woke up one day, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go play golf in the
park. Became an extension of his daily routine: shower, shave, walk to the park, play golf. He didn't stop.
Come home, change clothes, put on
clothes,
take off house coat, put on regular clothes, start my day after. Awesome. But yeah, I got a new house coat. It was dope. I got it from Ross.
Nice.
So that means it was on a super disky, aka discount.
Gonna be looking for them super diskies with that stemmy. I love these new abbreviations.
I mean, it's a new year, man. We don't say the whole word anymore.
Who's got time for that?
Ain't got time for that. Yeah.
Right on.
But it's nice though. It's nice. Like I specifically like to wear it with no shirt, just so you can see my chest.
You've been working on that chest a long time. You got to show people.
30 years, man.
30 years.
30-year project.
30 years.
That chest.
Year project. You know, finally ready to wear the house coat in the house.
Do you other guys have like home clothes, like soft clothes, pre-J's? What is your outfit when you're in home and comfort?
And home and comfort. For me, sweatpants, got some soft slippers, way up and down the stairs, no back. So they start off real easily.
That's important to you.
Yeah, it is. It is. You want us to get out of them as quickly as possible.
I always wonder why. Yeah, I guess just to hop back in bed, just to get out of those. I mean, because why not have a shoe that fully conforms to your whole foot? Why not?
Right, you don't have to reach down and
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. You may not have thought about this, Amici, because I have some slippers that do have a back. But I just step on the back, and they become backless slippers. And then if I ever need to, I just put on the back, like I'm going outside or need to run for some reason. Boom.
But it loses the ability to conform to the back when you step on it so much. So you might as well you still make it work.
I'll say I disagree. I mean, so far so good. If what the alternative is that you have a slipper with no back, so it really doesn't.
It just looks better. It looks like you care about them more than if you step on the back of them. Because technically, you could wear some old sneakers in the house and step on the back of them too, right?
Make anything a slip on. Anything but a boot. I've tried that.
Anything but a boot. You can step on the back and walk in and get just as comfortable. But even though they should make some boot slip-ons, and that would be dope.
Yeah,
slip on a boot.
Just the front, like the front is covered all the way up to the
front goes up to your knee. The back's open.
The back is open.
I want the protection from things in front of me, but not behind.
Not behind me.
I want the comfort.
Protection and comfort.
Protection and comfort, all in one.
One shoe.
But I hate those the house shoe that has that little lip of a back, like it's not a full back and it's not a complete heel. Who designed that?
What's wrong with that?
No, that's a recipe for potential pain. You mess up and step on the back of that like real hard, You
accidentally stepped on the back of a shoe.
Yeah, like that little lip. It's not a flush. Completely gone. It's got a little raised area, just enough to let you know that it's there. You mess around and step on the back of that. That mess your whole morning up. Ain't nobody getting pancakes or nothing. I gotta go back to bed and start over. Step on the back of the shoe.
Yeah, if you having feet problems, your cooking is gonna be definitely off.
I know.
It's gonna happen.
Exactly. I treat it like it's some treat. Like if I ain't feeling 100%, breakfast don't get done up in here. I mean, not me. Make whatever you want, but if it requires my input, then all the stars have to align. It's got to be great. It's a wonderful day. All of that. Don't mess it up. Don't let me see one thing out of line. You're gonna mess up the whole process. I'm not gonna be involved.
Jeez, a lot of conditions for a meal.
The first one, yeah.
The first
you gotta
one.
wake up cooking. What the heck? That should be something you ease into later on in the day, maybe when you think about it and it feels right. Not just like out of bed. Hey, let's the first thing I got.
First thing I want to do is eat a whole bunch of food. I woke up so that I can feel sluggish for the rest of my day.
Okay, sets the tone.
Candy, what about you? What is your outfit around the house?
Listen, I just invested in 2 long sleeve, super soft. Whatever. I wouldn't wear them in public, but that kind of like I'm not quite sleeping, but I also look like I'm having a little fun. And if somebody took a picture, I'd still look kind of good in it. I just got 2 of those long sleeves, super soft, V-neck, 2-piece ensembles, as I like to call them. And so, I'm knocking around in those right now, feeling great. Thinking about going to get another one.
Give me something to Google here. I'm not even know what I'm picturing right now. How do I find what this looks like?
It's really just a long. If you look up loungewear, with a long sleeve shirt and a pant, it is not button down. It's a pullover. Arms through the sleeves, V-neck. Perhaps like a little spicy stripe down the side on either side of the pant. Almost a jogger.
So it's like it sounds like a blend of like comfortable athletic wear, but for people who want to relax in it.
Exactly. And stay at home. I have not been watching a bunch of movies and doing stuff until I bought those. Man, I've been Netflixing. I've been doing all of it because you have to have the right clothes. I didn't realize that my bed clothes were not the proper clothes to enjoy all those things in my world. Now that I got the proper bed clothes, my life is picking up. I'm doing things normal people do.
So you felt restricted.
I felt like I just go to bed, with the other stuff I had on. Now it's like this house is yours. It's giving me robe vibes, right? It's giving me man robe vibes, right? It's like yes.
Okay. So this is what changed your life recently.
Yep. Yeah. It says I own this. I'm here. I'm enjoying this. This couch is mine. These pillows are mine. All of this is mine. Whereas the other clothes were like, you've got to work. You've got to go to bed. Get some sleep. Now it's like, no, you don't. You're having a good time in your house.
They look like bell-bottom sweats.
Right. Now, see, this is a different look because that's got that loose leg. But the 2 I got are more of a jogger, right? Yeah. So, yeah. But either way, the whole point is that it's that 2-piece ensemble. That if something were to pop off, somebody came by and we took some pictures, you'd still look decent in it, right?
We cut to a living room where 2 people are talking. Tandy, hey. Look, first off, love having you here. I think it's great. I'm happy to help you out for a while you're looking for your next place. Mm-hmm. A bit of an issue though. There's a bit of an issue. Your wardrobe, what you've been wearing around the house lately, kind of sends a message that you like own the house.
Own
not
it.
True.
Exactly.
It's not true. I own it. It's my house. And I would appreciate it if you would, maybe say something that's more sends the message that you're staying here temporarily. Because the neighbors see it, they get confused. People, when they knock on the door, they think they're talking to the person who owns the house. You're not authorized to make those sorts of decisions at the house.
I opened the door accidentally just to let your cat out, and the mailman came by and gave me all the mail and asked if
you signed for that package.
Yeah, I signed for the package. He asked if if I needed another key because he noticed that there was only one here, and I was like, sure, why not?
The mailman said that?
Yeah, he offered another key, right? Another key to the mailbox. Yeah, he didn't
weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it's great.
So you see the problem here. You see the confusion.
Antoine, listen.
What?
I don't know how else to roam around a house. Okay, I've been a proud homeowner for so many years. All the bedclothes I have, all the loungewear I have says I own this place. I don't even know what to wear that says I'm here temporarily. I don't even. I mean, what do you wear for that? Is it an apron maybe, or what is it? I don't know, maybe a caftan. I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm thinking like cargo shorts, maybe a heffley. Or maybe like a polo shirt or a tank top, something that says you may have a job, you might own something. It's probably in the cargo shorts if you own anything.
Sounds like something that somebody working at like a country club or something, like some, like a gopher. That's not my style, man.
Yeah, but this isn't your house. This isn't your house, Tandy. This isn't your house. And I need you to make sure that you dress appropriately here for the sake and harmony of my home and my neighborhood. Can you do that for me, Tandy?
I will go through my luggage and I will see what I have in there that looks.
No, anybody in here?
Oh, come in.
Right.
No.
I mean, he's there. What am I supposed to
Come in.
Hi, you must be the homeowner, ma'am.
Yes.
I see from your outfit you own this home. What's your
true.
name?
It's not true. Hold on. First, hello. Who are you? This is my house, actually. I own this place.
I'm from the federal government. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her.
Well, if you're looking for the homeowner, it's me.
I mean,
you know what? You're wearing shorts. I'll talk to her. She looks more comfortable in this home.
I am dressed to handle business. So go on. I can help.
Okay. I'm just filling out a check here. It's like another stimulus thing we're doing. So I'm just going to fill out a check for homeowners everywhere. So like, you know what? You put your name in. I'll just hand you the check.
Oh my God! A second stimmy.
You don't even know our names. What?
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're doing this real relaxed right now. So
yeah, I see you're wearing shorts yourself. I've never seen a federal agent in shorts.
Hey, I don't live here, so I don't want to be too comfortable.
Hey, I don't live here.
Got the second stimmy.
Walks in the house. Are you the homeowner?
It's the feds, man. They have a lot to do, man. They had a lot of homework.
A lot of houses ahead, so
no time for all that.
No time.
Oh gosh.
Jeez.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yep.
But speaking of new stimmies and the feds, it's a new year, guys. It's a new year. 2021.
2021, man.
When you guys come into a new year, are you the type to make resolutions, to set goals, or you just kind of like, I'm just going to keep things moving?
I don't set resolutions anymore, but I do check my yearly goals. I do think it's a good time. It's a good marker to be like, all right, I either liked what I did this year or I didn't. You know, if I didn't, here's what I want to do next year. You know, but resolutions, I've never had any luck with them. I've never met anybody who's been like, man, I've hit all of my resolutions every year, you know, or majority of them. So I don't really put too much stake in it.
Yeah. Remember that fiasco last year when I made that vision board after having not completed one for many years, and I finally completed one last year, and then we ended up in 2020. So nah, I'm not making anything. I'm just coasting through this one, keeping my head low, answering when called on only. I'm just.
So you made a vision board the first time for everyone.
First time
ever. Andy made a vision board. It was right when 2020.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
Do you still have the vision board?
The guys were angry.
Yeah, the vision board is still here. Yeah, right. Vision board is still here. So I'm scared to even touch it. I mean, you know, you don't, if it ain't that broke, don't jiggle it. So I'll just let it ride. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna set my hopes too high. Like I said, head down, nose clean, answering when called on.
Head down, nose clean, answering when called on.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting nothing. I'm not getting out in front. I'm not.
These tips for life.
Are you on like autopilot? Are you saying you just think it's best for people being autopilot?
No, sir. I think that trying to make a vision board. I think making a vision board and declaring all of these things before the world or putting it in the atmosphere, it did something. So I'm coming on back.
Maybe 2020 was shaking things up so that your vision board could be closer to happen. Maybe you're getting the wrong signal. You should do another one every year, because think about the whole world stopped for 8 months after you made a vision board, right? There's got to be some silver lining to that.
There's some power. There's some power in my.
You die, and they were like, "Look, everything you put on the vision board, you could have did in 2020. Nobody else could do anything. You know, you would feel some kind of way, right?"
Think about it that way. I hadn't. Yeah, I just thought it messed everything up. I didn't think that,
Probably for everyone else.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
but maybe, I mean, I don't know. I think you should do another one. If you got that kind of power to shake up the world.
I think knowing that I have that kind of power, I need to pretend like I don't. I need to go back into just every day. You don't want none of this.
Yeah, I believe that's how the saying goes. With great power comes forgetting about it and ignoring it completely.
You're responsible to now hide it. Exactly. Oh my gosh, I can do that. Nobody must ever know. That's the great beginning to every superhero backstory. Right? I can fly. I must always stay on the ground. Never give myself an opportunity.
Oh, that man's gonna fall.
Uh-oh. Is there a man is there anyone who can fly and save him? He's like a bus driver. That's all he does. Stay on stuff.
Contessa says, I need a new job. Make it happen, Tandy. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ooh, do vision boards for other people.
Oh my God. That's my power.
That's your power. You should
that's what's wrong. You did it on yourself. That was the wrong thing to do.
You gotta do a vision board for the world, and that just changes the whole game.
Oh man, y'all should have told me that.
You should do like beautiful weather on it and everything.
Contessa, do you have a dream job? Put it in the chat if you do.
Yeah.
What's the dream job? We'll make it happen on the show.
We're gonna make Tanya put it on the new vision board.
So everybody's well, not everybody, but people go to get their cards read. They go to the fortune tellers. Why not go to a vision boardist? What do you see? And I'm just cutting out stuff from a magazine. Hold on a minute.
Whatever magazines you got.
Yes.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, can you just real quickly summarize what a vision board exactly is?
Okay, my understanding is it's you setting out the vision for your life. It doesn't have to be for the year. It can be for whatever period of time, whatever goal you want to achieve, however you see yourself. So you, in my case, I took an actual poster board. And I just had these areas of interest, of things that I wanted to accomplish, things that I wanted to see happen in my life, things I wanted to improve in. And I cut out nice pictures from magazines. And
did any of it have to do with like medicine? Did you put I want to get more knowledge in the medical field?
No, you know what I did put on there? I want to, it was setting up my home office to work from home.
It's all you.
He did it for everybody.
Tanya's vision board is applied to all of us.
Yeah.
Well,
like that's the one vision board that just means everything. No one else.
No. I put travel on there. Shut that down.
Shut down. Maybe you weren't clear on your travel.
Right. Yeah.
I want to travel everywhere outside of Houston.
Oh, we thought you meant in your house. Travel to all your rooms, to your yard.
Yeah, the vision board guys, you think they get hung up on specificity?
I would, if there's a council of vision board people who decide how vision boards should go, probably
Flight to Nowhere. Yeah.
Flight to Nowhere. Yeah.
We cut to the council of vision board people. All right, guys. We got a new vision board that's coming in. Let's all take a look here. Fresh vision board for us to interpret. Okay, so what do you guys see? What do we see here? Let's start somewhere. Let's get it going.
Well, I think they look like they want to have more money. I mean, that's on everybody's board.
It's on everybody's thing.
It's always something financial.
Yep. Stacks of money right there. I see the clip. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a little weird. This is a little detail. It's a blueprint of a bank.
Mm.
So there's stacks of money, a blueprint of a bank.
Blueprint of a bank.
Not quite sure what they're going for here.
Unusual.
Mm-hmm.
They want to build a bank.
Maybe, could be. Maybe they want to start a bank and grow their own kind of business out of a bank.
Right. Maybe that's it. Yeah, they wanna start a banking business.
Could be. Yeah.
But what do you think all the ammunition and the guns are for?
Maybe they needed collateral to finance their building of the bank.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a pawn shop.
Could be.
Could be a pawn shop. They could trade it in a pawn shop and flip their way into building that bank.
Okay, and then there's all those people on their knees with their hands on their heads. Are those hostages? Okay, hostages.
They look like prayers. Yeah, like
prayers. Oh, okay.
So they want to make. I guess they want to make a bank that holds Sunday services or something. That's
okay, that makes sense. We should approve this one. We need to approve this one.
Yeah, this vision board for sure. Yeah, this. I mean, it's got everything in it. It's got a plan. It's got a financial. I mean, it's financially sound. It's got spirituality with the prayers.
Right.
Yeah.
I've never seen people pray with their hands behind their backs, but that's a new one.
I mean, who are we to say how people pray?
You're right. I haven't been reading my religious studies notes as well as I should be.
Okay.
I'd say we should approve this one right here. Guy that wants to build a bank that has Sunday service, it's okay with me.
Right, and he's got a plan to raise the collateral by selling
ammunition.
All right. Stamp of approval then.
Love this job.
All right, next board. Here comes, guys. All right, now this one's interesting. Interesting. What do we see here?
It looks like someone's trying to build something in the ocean.
Yeah, I see there's a crane clip, and I see some fish. There's lots of fish on this board.
Yeah.
Maybe a large aquarium? Are we thinking? They have a vision of just having a big aquarium.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, look. And I see you see the helicopters? They've got helicopters flying all around this thing that they have in the water. So I don't know, maybe it's like some sort of attraction, like I don't know, like an amusement park, something off the beaten path. It's innovative and it could
be.
I've never seen an amusement park with a bunch of cranes, but I'd love to see that.
Maybe they're building it.
They're building.
See, what's interesting over here is that there's a clock with it's tied to something, some sort of bundle of things. It's like right at the base of the crane. I think that's really interesting. What could that? Maybe there's a certain time of day that the attraction's open.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Yeah. And if you look over here, there's like a lot of people crying. Those could be tears of joy, right?
Tears of joy. It's an amazing attraction.
Yeah. So
what's all these fish down here with this hair grease?
Fish with the hair grease.
Is that hair grease, or was that grease that they get fried in? It's very difficult to see.
I don't know. It could be stylish fish.
Stylish
fish.
That's what he wants to do, right?
That must be the attraction. It's like a fish
makeover. And at a certain time.
Exactly. And the sharks in a circle. The sharks swimming around in a circle, like outside of that ring of fish. This is creative.
Yeah.
This one's great.
I think this sounds like an approval to me, guys. Stamp of approval.
All right.
End scene.
It's definitely how it has to be. It has to be that way.
I don't know why images are better than the words. Apparently they are.
I know, but because if you write it out, then it's a journal. I think it's trying to just get you to. I mean, picture recognition, picture identification. Like, look at it, stack of money. I'm supposed to be working on my finances. Got it. As opposed to turn to page 3. plan number 7. Work on finances. Boring.
I like that your journal has a table of contents.
Table of
Really organized.
You got to update every new chapter.
And I mean, to me, this goes back to like how Contessa responded. Is like, I just want to be successful. That's very vague. How do you cut that out of a magazine? What do you cut out there?
Hold on.
Person doing this
with a big sign that says success. Yeah,
big guy said successful.
You can have like, was it Scrooge McDuck jumping into his vault of money?
Is that
successful?
Is that successful?
Right. What's the success? Yeah.
What is successful?
You could have a Gucci Mane with like a bunch of necklaces. Rihanna, yeah. Rihanna.
You want to be Rihanna?
That's how I agree.
That's what the council, how the council reads it.
You want to be
Rihanna. Two Rihannas walking around now. Double the music. Rihanna is very successful.
Oh yeah.
I guess in music and everything else. How do you? Yes, a mogul. How do you visualize success in a vision board? Well, I guess the devil is in the details too, because if you're a chef, but your vision board has nothing to do with cooking, then you really couldn't be mad if you didn't become a better chef, right? Like even if you're in your mind, you thought I wanted all of these things, like, oh, I want a bigger house, I want a nicer car. But they didn't come from you being a chef. Maybe they came, I don't know, inheritance or a lawsuit or something like that, right?
Right.
Whereas I feel like if you were vision a vision board, being specific, I think has more meaningful value, like a chef going, oh, I want to learn 8 dishes. So he puts like an image of a chef with like a whole bunch of dishes that he's cooking that have nothing to do with each other, My thoughts.
Yeah, it makes me think of that the story The Monkey's Paw, where I actually just listened to it the other day, and they were like, well, let's for the first wish. Have you guys read it? Have you read it?
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, you know the deal with it. But it's like the first wish, they're like, we don't want to go crazy. We're going to do something reasonable. I want to do something reasonable. 200 pounds. We'll wish for 200 pounds. And then the next day his son goes to work and then like dies at this job. And the job comes, they're like, sorry for your loss. Here's 200 pounds. This is all we can give you. And it's like, damn. That's the trade.
That's the trade, yeah.
I know.
Correct.
Yeah, you got to be specific. You
gotta be specific.
I say that. I was just saying that. I want to do these things, but I want everybody to live. I want all the I love.
You forgot to put the globe on your vision board with like hug arms around it. Like, don't forget this part of my vision board.
These people right here. I don't want to have these things at the expense of these people. I don't want it like that, or myself, or anything else.
Right.
But then
we cut to a genie talking to a guy in the park. All right, Antoine, you get 3 wishes, but before you do these wishes, I want you to think long and hard about what it is that you want. All right, things can get very tricky. Don't overanalyze it, but make sure I completely understand where you're going with your wish. Otherwise, it may not turn out the way you want.
I mean, this is all a lot to take in. I think I'm gonna start with something reasonable. I wish for a hamburger. Can you give me that? A hamburger?
Yes, I can. I want you to go over to that tree, and standing around that tree will be your hamburger. Okay?
The hamburger will be standing around the tree?
Yes, it will.
Okay, Genie.
You didn't say
you're
you.
a genie.
I asked you to be specific. You said hamburger. You didn't say whether it had legs, arms, or head. You just said hamburger.
What? Wait, are you? He goes up to a tree. Oh my God! There's a hamburger with arms and legs standing behind a tree. Oh my God! I'm not gonna eat this.
You didn't tell me you wanted to eat it. You just said you wanted a hamburger.
Hamburger, are you alive? Do you say anything?
Yeah, I can say things.
What the hell? Look, yo, this is weird, man.
It is.
You know what a hamburger is? This isn't a hamburger. This is a freak of nature. I'm sorry, hamburger.
What do you call me?
It's just a lot to take in right now. I'm looking at it.
Hamburger. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You know, I belong to you now, so we have plenty of time to talk about it then. You said you wanted the hamburger, right?
Not like as a friend. Okay.
You should be more specific.
More specific. You said hamburgers. There's got to be hands on the hamburger. There's definitely going to be legs if they have hands.
Hamburger. Look, hamburger. Just wait right here. Wait right here.
Okay.
All right, Jeannie. Okay, so I got to be specific. I got to be specific.
Very specific. Which I warned you, by the way. I warned you. I did warn you. So I do want a customer service review at the end of these wishes. Okay, making sure I warned you.
Is it optional?
No, you have to do it. If you take 3 wishes, you got to fill out the customer survey. If I get enough positive reviews, I could be freed.
Fine. Okay. For my next wish, I want to have all the money I could ever need. All the money all the money I could ever need. There. That's specific enough, right? It's not a like amount, but I don't know what the amount would be. I think that would come from the magic.
All right. Reach your hand in the hamburger's pocket, pull out his wallet.
Why would a hamburger have a pocket and a wallet?
Just pull the wallet out. What? He has legs and he has a pants.
I have legs, I have pants, I'm gonna have pockets. That's just the way things go.
All the money I didn't know hamburgers wore Levi's. All right. Hamburger,
you would need is in the hamburger's wallet.
I gotta put my hand in your pocket. Hope you don't mind.
Go for it, man.
There's $5 in here.
That's all the money you need, man.
$5 bill. Finally, I've been living in that hamburger pocket for a long time. Woo. My back is hurting too. You know I'm pregnant, right?
You might want to flatten out the $5 bill.
Wait, what? Hold on. Whoa. What does that mean? You're pregnant.
I'm gonna have a baby soon. That's how you get more money. I just have more babies.
Once she has babies, you have to take that money and invest it, and it will compound and grow over 18 years until
I don't need a financial lesson from I didn't wish for that. All right.
You said
I just wanted money. I didn't want.
You take that $5 and you invest in the stock market, you will have so much money over 200, 300, 400-year period that it would be all the money you could ever need.
I'm not going to live that long.
You didn't tell me. You didn't say.
Wait a minute. What you mean just take that money? You can't just take my babies.
What do you mean I can't take the...
Who do you think? What do you think this is?
I don't know what this is.
I did not lay in that bank all of that time wishing one day to get pregnant and have little $5 bills for somebody to just take them and put them in the bank. You think that that's all I'm here for? You think I don't have dreams for my own little $5 bills?
I honestly didn't. I didn't think you had that.
That's right. Because y'all think money don't have feelings. That's right, hamburger. And I know he probably wasn't polite to you either. Just wasn't. Yeah, exactly. I know what's going on.
Guys, I have one more wish. Okay, just hold on. We'll work this out. This misunderstanding of some sort. Jeannie, last wish. Okay, this one.
I want you to think about this last wish now. Think about it, because I really want that customer service, and I was very honest with you at the beginning of this, man. Like a brother's been in this little glass thing over here for about 4,000 years, man.
It's a Fabergé egg. That's what you're in. The Fabergé egg.
Well, they didn't call it Fabergé 4,000 years ago, brother.
All right. This is a big one. Look, this one.
Would you like a suggestion? I could give you a suggestion of a last wish, or would you want one by yourself? Either way, it's okay. It's on you. It's all you.
I'll listen to a suggestion. What do you got?
You should wish that your life should go back to the way it was.
What? I think I can work with this. I can work with this.
You can work with this?
I think I can work with this. I'm not gonna waste everything that just happened. We just gotta understand. Look, I got it. Here's this one. This one straight up, all completely no way it could be misinterpreted. I wish to meet the love of my life. That's all anybody really wants, right? So,
your wish.
We didn't do that with the other wishes.
It's my final wish, and I'm just conjuring up the customer service survey that you got to fill out. All right, let me finish.
All right, get it right then.
Now, there's going to be a bus that's going to pick you up right here on this corner. It's going to take you all the way to Johnsonville Correctional Facility. It's the women's prison up north. You get on that bus, and on that at the end of that bus, you'll meet the woman that you will love.
Wait, where?
At the Johnsonville State Penitentiary.
Genie, why couldn't it be like a limo or something?
You should have put that in the wish, bro. I tried to get you to think about it. Listen, can you go ahead and sign the customer service?
Insane. I was worried it was going to be the hamburger tree.
Oh, the hamburger.
Yeah. I'm glad it was not that. Bus.
No,
bus is going to be here in 5 minutes.
Well, I don't know if y'all seen Wonder Woman, the new one.
I have actually.
Have you seen it, Tandy?
No, I'm not wasting my coffee clothes on me.
Shame on you. Hilarious. I have HBO Max, by the way, and I love it. I love HBO Max. It was basically that.
It's essentially the monkey paw.
It's essentially the monkey paw, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was actually it was pretty interesting. I thought the movie was a little long, but I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was like nostalgic. And anytime there's a film like that or like Bedazzled, man, those shows, they're not too inventive, but they nail it every time because most people are going to go for their own desire every single time. It's not going to matter. And that one, I felt like it was fun to see them incorporate. I think, they incorporated everybody. Like everybody got a chance to say the thing that they desire. And he didn't even let you say the wish. Like if you just said, man, I wish in my head, he would just take it and run with it, which is crazy to me. That's like foul play, right?
Yeah.
like super foul play, but
well, he would trick people into wishing things. He was like, don't you wish I had this? I guess I do.
Yeah.
Done.
Man, this traffic is horrible. Don't you wish we could just split it? Yeah, dude, of course I do. And that was his wish. Now he's going to hell, right? Or whatever they're going.
The thing about that movie, and I felt this I haven't seen as many DC movies actually. I don't know, they just haven't seemed that attractive to me. But I did see this in Green Lantern as well. It seems like they try to tackle, like there's a lesson in there. They're trying to tackle some big concept, right? Like in Green Lantern, Ryan Reynolds was actually gonna fight an incarnation of fear. Like literally fear was the earth and he had to go fight it. And
I never seen that, by the way. So now I feel like I have to see that. That is so ridiculous.
Yeah, the thing that gets me at one point in that movie, like he's scared to go fight it, right? And the girl, the love interest, is trying to like pump him up. And she's like, "Why are you so scared? What are you scared about? You got this." Like it's a huge incarnation of fear that's coming to engulf the earth. You can be a little concerned. I think it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have
one of the things that easy to say when you don't have to do it. Right?
Yeah, exactly. You put on this ring and get in this suit.
Yeah.
You can go fight it. Not so
So-
scary.
Can you describe a little bit what fear, like, did they ever show fear as a body? Was he like what you thought he would be, or she? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, was he like very intimidating, or was he like sexy fear or whatever?
No, it wasn't sexy. It was more just a big amorphous octopus monster flying through space.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what it looked
Octopus monster.
like, an octopus monster.
Fear has so many. I mean, it didn't even have to be anything that looks scary.
No, it could have just been a regular dude. With infinite powers. It just cause destruction and people get scared. I'll stop it if you just say uncle. But an octopus, come on, man. That makes me think of like a South Park episode. It's like an octopus flying through space.
That's what it looked like to me.
How did he beat it? Did he use his ring, or did he like?
I don't even remember. I probably punched it or something.
I was gonna say, I just want to see the octopus like throwing hands at the Green Lantern.
He had to trick. He probably had to trick it like a tar baby, like the Brer Rabbit, like those. You know, there's just no way. Fear. How do you fight it? You gotta some kind of way. Like you gotta overcome it, but not using the same.
Can't use the same place it comes from. Yeah.
Yeah. Like right. Like I don't know.
Yeah, you can't use rage because you're so afraid that your rage is. It has to be like a pure like apathy.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck about fear, dude. Fuck him, you know. And it dissipates. It's like, oh, just don't give a fuck.
Sit there.
Have a Green Lantern like do something and just says, "Oh, fuck it."
Yeah, I put a picture in the chat.
The private chat. Let me check it. Yeah. Oh Lord. Oh. Oh Jesus. I would probably laugh at that. So this is fear from the Green Lantern, everybody.
They tried.
They tried.
Looks like a octopus smoke cloud.
Yeah, pretty much. And in Wonder Woman, I guess the lesson was about wanting more, right? Maybe it's a greed sort of thing. Like everybody, you need to want what's best for you. And there's literally a part in the movie where she's just talking to the audience.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah, those are weird to me.
What is that?
Trying to tell people like Antoine said, like the movie was principle was like, at first I thought it was greed, but really, like you said, it was just wanting more than what you have and the dangers that come with those, desires if you were to just completely go after just what you want.
Why my vision board shook up 2020. If I had just been satisfied with where I was, what I had achieved, and just stayed the course without making a proclamation, perhaps.
We cut to Tandy's house. Tandy, we just came over. I don't know if you've seen the news.
No, what? What's going on?
I don't know what you put on your vision board, but fear is headed to Earth right now, and it means business.
Tandy, what did you do?
I just put on there that I wanted to be more courageous. I wanted to be brave. My mantra was go for it, 2020. What do you have to lose? I got it.
To lose my life, my legacy.
Yeah, everything. We have to lose everything. Anything and everything, we could lose it.
It was just personal for me. I had no intention of it. Did somebody show my vision board somewhere? It's just been here in my room. Did any?
I know, but it had a stamp of approval on it, so someone saw it.
Someone saw it. And now, yeah.
My mom, she's always coming in my room thinking that stuff I do is so great. Like if I draw a picture, she'll send it off to the Artists United of America and to see what they think. If I sing a song, she secretly records me and sends it to music labels to see if they'll sign me. So she probably got a hold of my vision board.
You think he specifically sent it to Fear himself?
Yeah, Fear's on the way. Is that what she did?
Is that what she did?
No, so I think she probably sent it to some vision board contest or some place where people judge vision boards, and it got into the wrong hands. You know how these things go.
No. Hello. Are you the homeowner, Tandy?
Well, yes.
You look very comfortable. Hi. I'm from the federal government. And I'm here to inform you that you won the National Vision Board contest. Congratulations. Yeah.
My mom is so fantastic. Thanks a lot. What's the prize? What did I win?
You get this ring of power. Now you have to go fight fear and save humanity. It's up to you.
Oh, God, I can't do that.
Andy, what's the big deal? Just go do it.
Just go do it. We're going to all die. It says on your vision board that you wanted to be courageous.
I wanted more courage, but no, there's no way I can fight fear. It was just with this ring.
Oh, we're gonna die. We are gonna die.
Oh no! Okay, fine. No. I don't want to let you guys down. You've been my best friends since 3rd grade. I want you to live. I want the world to live. I will fight fear with this ring. Now,
what are you gonna do?
God, I don't know.
We're gonna die.
No. Let me think about it. I could just
let federal government guy just leave. Like,
yeah, I'm across the street. I have to make more deliveries, so lots of stimmies and stuff to give out. So,
when did
you give it up? I got a ring to fight fear.
They just thought he would like walk us through it or something.
Listen, Tandy, if he's handing out stimmies, then that means that the government is banking on you to win.
Yeah.
So they you have to have a fighting chance.
That's exactly what that means.
Now just run through. What is it about you that you know can be courageous? You know?
Well, I have this great collection of Fabergé eggs, and everybody thought that I shouldn't collect them. You know, they were really valuable. I could lose them or break them. And I defied them all, and I kept collecting them. And so that kind of makes me courageous.
You didn't even sound like you believed in yourself saying it.
Just kill us right now, Tandy. Just kill us right now.
Might as well go grab them and maybe try to get some courage from them or something.
No, well, man, I guess. Okay, fine. Look, I'll shake them up. I'll just pick up these Fabergé eggs and see what they could do. Shake this first one. That's nothing. Whoa!
You have summoned the genie. Dexter.
You've been in there the whole time, Genie Dexter?
I've been listening to this whack-ass conversation the whole time. Go ahead and ask me what you want to ask me.
I have got to fight fear. I don't even know what that means or how to do it, Genie. I want you to give me the ability to fight and beat fear.
Well, I'm not God, so you have to ask me as a wish.
Oh, I wish I had the ability to fight and defeat fear.
All right. Go outside. There's going to be a bus that pulls up. It's going to take you to the Johnsonville State.
And scene. Freaking bus. And there's always going to be other people on it. It's never going to be like your own bus. Like you got to go through the stops with other people and let them off.
Like the government,
Slow people.
That's horrible.
The guy put his bike in the front. You gotta wait for him.
Is that show? Is that the Cant Is Nothing show?
It can be.
Oh, no. We still got the stories.
Yeah.
Stories. Why don't you introduce the segment, John?
All right. So for this segment, we call it the hold up segment. Hold up. Wait a minute. Stop the press. Something crazy just happened. Let's talk about it and put it in front of the Seaton and the Seaton family and see why, how, or when it could happen again. And I'm sorry I was got stopped because I was reading the actual thing and I remember how crazy it was. But for today's hold up segment, it is over a man who has been evicted at 30 years of age. The guy's name is Michael Rotondo. And he actually says his parents aren't good people for kicking him out. Now, of course, more details to the story is his point is it's COVID-19. They knew what it was. His parents are saying it's not necessarily due to COVID-19. It's because he's lazy and he's always been like this. So he's just kind of like threatening. And this was on TMZ, by the way. This is a real story. So he's basically threatening to press charges and sue his family for kicking him out, putting him in danger. What do you guys think about that?
Kicking him, he's in danger because of COVID-19.
Yes.
And the streets are infested with COVID-19.
Yes. Mr. Michael Rotondo is his name. His parents aren't good people.
Them people created that monster.
Yeah, pull up the video so you can just take a look at this. This dude.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. You want me to go ahead and play it?
Yeah, go ahead and play it. After these ads. And by the way, Rob in the chat, hey, it has been a while. Welcome.
Oh, hey, Rob.
Gotta play through this ad. Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
I don't think we can hear it.
Let me see if I can share it with the audio. And that actually is just the one with him just talking. I don't want to get one of him talking. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's a lot of talking. I can't give the video because I don't want to show him just talking about his parents. I was trying to get the clip of the actual case of what was going on, but nonetheless, yeah, his parents kicked him out legally, got him to remove from their house. And he's countersuing them because of how dangerous it is in COVID. He said that it's putting him into danger, even though this was like a civil battle between him and his mom and dad for like a whole year and a half or some change. So it started like before COVID, I believe.
So they started the legal proceedings.
They legally got him removed from the house. So it's like your mom and dad evict you, right? Not kicked you out. They evicted you out of the house, right? On paper. They got you on paper. How do you feel about that, mom and dad evicting child?
Again, they barring some mental health issues that are either untreated or whatever the story is. If that's not an issue, then they created that monster. Because 30 years, you had a whole lot of chances to get him ready for the reality, and hopefully get him in a situation where he could have left that house and be on his way to be whatever. I don't know what the story is. I didn't read the background, but
well, Sandy, wouldn't it? What I mean, like you said, they had 30 years, and apparently they couldn't do it. So what are their options then? Are they just stuck with him, or
if they like set him up somewhere else to live and he refused? Like if they said, "Listen,"
are they obligated at 30?
No, of course you're not. No, that's why they can legally do it. You're not obligated. Of course not.
But you think they should?
I mean, I think that if you get into the point of having to legally evict your child from the house, and you should have some other plan, up to this point. I'm sure. Well, I don't know what their situation is, but I'm just assuming that if you're doing all of this, maybe they've got some financial wherewithal, right, to handle some of this stuff. You couldn't build him one of them little things in the back of the house. You know how many people? Yeah, you know how many people have those little one-room shicky shacks they make for an adult child that never leaves the house?
He's not gonna, if he's not living by their rules in the house, He's not going to live by the rules in the garage, the attic, the basement, or the shack.
Maybe they did. They just said, nope.
Yeah.
Stay here.
Think about this.
I don't think that's the first thing you go to is like legal action against my child. There's got to be steps before that, right?
Absolutely.
They must have tried other things and then nothing worked. We got to go to the law to get rid of this guy.
And there's definitely some physical altercations involved. There has to be for you to go to the legal route to evict your child. You know, it's like calling the cops on your child and, you know, watching them go to jail, right? Like extreme measures have to happen, you know? So for me,
but you know,
go ahead.
No, you can always sell your house and move. I've known a lot of people get rid of roommates like that. Not sell their houses, but like let their lease run out. You can stay here if you want to, but I'm leaving.
And you uproot your whole life
over
because this one person won't leave.
Have you guys heard of divorce? It happens all the time.
Well, that's different. They technically are divorcing their child, but it's not marriage. Like you gave birth to this kid. So the argument with divorce is like we chose to ruin each other's lives. With child parenting relationship, you gave birth to him. So Antoine, you have a baby boy. And I know you love your baby boy.
Oh, he sees this close to being out there.
Gotta stop putting his weight.
If he doesn't lift his head up by tomorrow, he's out of here.
Got him on contracts with his little footprint. And right here, I'll need your.
You get a probation period, and after that, you got to start earning.
As soon as you can read, you're going to work. Yeah. That's crazy. Tana, can you see yourself kicking your son?
No, but I can't see myself with a son that would, you know what I mean? Like I'm saying, barring some other mental health issues, probably I can't see that happening. I don't, because I'm not raising my children to believe that this is their home, their eternal home. And they're supposed to be here forever, and they're not supposed to go out and do more than I did or do something different. I'm not doing that. So I don't know what kind of messages. That's why I was like, they must have created that monster or set him on the path or something. They didn't something.
It made me think about, I don't know if y'all watched Breaking Bad, but remember Jesse's parents' relationship when he would go back there and you could tell they didn't really want him in the house, but there was a child, right? And they were just kind of like, we want to see something different, but eventually Jesse's going to fuck up and now we got to have him kicked out of the house. That's kind of the vibe I got from like reading and watching the video. Again, we don't know the whole story. I don't know parents. There are some pretty trash parents out there. Let's just be honest. Now, not all parents are great, even though, you know, like, be honest, like not all kids are great. Not all parents are great. So it could have been a pairing of a bad coach and a bad team. You know what I'm saying? Bad players and bad coaches, bad parents and bad kids do probably happen more than we think. And I think if you have to evict your child, you were doing a bad job. You know,
think about it. He had to have left the house at some point. You couldn't change the locks. What did he do? Did he break the windows to get back in? What happened? What happened?
This is going to sound very sexist, but it's a positive sexist, if I like to add, in my opinion. Being that he was a male, I think he should have more rigid, like, borders, right? Like, if you are 21, you pretty much can defend yourself as good as you could if 25, 30, 40, right? So you can't just be sitting in my house taking up taxpayer air and, you know, bill space as a grown man, you know what I'm saying, who could kill me, right? Like if we got into it, you know, your son, I'm as big as my father is now. Like if we fought, it would be a super problem, you know, probably for him because he's older, you know, I will recover faster. So the boys got to get the hell out, man. You know,
because they're a threat. They can kill you at any moment.
Well, think about it. He's a threat to the family, right? Now, he's a 30-year-old man. He's a threat. He can hurt you financially. He can hurt you physically, and emotionally, right? He can be doing stuff to mom and dad doesn't know. He could be pinning parents together. I mean, he's a legitimate adult, right? And he has to hold some accountability. So not saying that women don't have accountability. It's just women have more natural threats, right? In my opinion. So if my daughters were 30, I would probably hold them in the same thing. I would kick them out because they're 30, unless quarantine's been existing their whole life, right? if COVID rides it out until they graduate, I may have some recourse. But if the world as I knew it, the good old days, if you can get a job and you graduate high school, you may have like a 4-year incubation period after high school, 5 years max, to figure it out. 4 years is a long time too, by the way. So that's my take.
I'm curious, because he's countersuing, right? So do you think he's countersuing to get access to the house or to get money from his parents?
Probably both. Probably both. He's probably countersuing for money. Daddy's probably using the money for the lawyers with daddy's money. So he's suing them with their parents' money.
The worst part would be is if he's working and not contributing, right? Like if he has a job and he's employed and he's just stacking his dough and not paying anything. And
that's the worst part.
And refusing to leave, right? You're not contributing to anything and you refuse to leave. And you like spit in our faces because we want you to go and you say no. Man, that's worse.
I agree. And it's totally believable. Totally believable. Yeah. But again, on the flip side, we could be wrong. The parents could be, for all we know, like horrible individuals, maybe narcissistic. Maybe they've been abusive to him his whole life and they told him he wasn't nothing. And, they make fun of him. They literally let him stay in just so that they could make fun of him. And it's like, I'm not taking it. I can't take this no more. I'm telling the whole world how bad you are. And then he gets evicted. They could be parents like that. There's a movie called The Willoughbys, I think. Antoine, you might watch that with your kid young. It's called the Willoughbys, I want to say. It's on Netflix. There's like a bunch of kids born to like this wealthy couple who inherited all this money and all they care about is loving on each other. They don't care about shit else. The house they don't care about, the kids they don't care about. Is all they care about is how much love they're giving each other. And it's a pretty dark movie because they basically kick the kids out, leave them to die once they get a trip to go travel the world, loving on each other, right? And it was an incredibly dark movie. For some reason, I didn't think it was going to go that dark. But that could be the option that this guy's dealing with. Like his parents were just lovebirds that had him and only him out of accident. But they still really love each other. And he's just kind of, great movie. That's a watch it. It is hard to watch for a cartoon, but it was a great movie. That could be happening to this guy, man. He's getting Willoughby. It's all the options.
Wouldn't he want to leave? What's he waiting on?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's your parents, right? Like, don't you like your parents you should always feel a sense of belonging with your parents.
Yeah, belonging, but not living there.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah,
I probably our generation probably has the most living with parents generation, and that's only because of like just the nature of everything that's been going on.
It's also, I would say, a cultural thing in America. There in other countries, people are kind of expected to stay in the same house with their parents and their grandparents. Mm-hmm. Like they just build up this compound over generations.
It's not a bad idea if you like mess with everybody, But if y'all like combative naturally, it's a horrible idea. Which probably Americans mostly are.
There you go.
Can't wear masks for each other. We cannot share the same bathroom after the age of 25. It's a problem.
I mean, yeah, but if you look at our history, I mean, it's all baked up inside American history. Nigerians, Contessa said, we stay at home as long as you can contribute. Definitely sounds like a compound.
Right.
I don't have a problem with that, man. If he was like 30 and a millionaire, you know, taking the parents out on cruises and private jets, I don't think they would have evicted him.
No, there's something going on.
Yeah.
He's probably talking a lot. You know, he's obviously existing as a child, probably making the demands of a child, being a grown person and not contributing. That's more than likely what's happening. Where are my pot pies? I'm sorry, not pot pies.
You getting evicted straight up for pot pies. You know how long it takes to do that, bro?
That's why he's gonna go. Like,
yeah. The mama's been making pot pies for the last 8 hours, boy. Take some tone out your voice. If you saying that, you gotta get the hell out of my house. Get the hell out of my house. That's terrible, though. Oh yes, Tandy, you got Contessa said you got to make his vision board.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
That dude right there. Oh,
what goes in that guy's vision board?
We cut to this guy's parents confronting him about his vision board. All right, Michael, I gotta talk with you. You and your mom and I gotta talk with you. No, don't me. All right, don't this because we got to draw the line here. We found your vision board. All right.
Oh, that was private.
Not in this house.
In this house, it's not
We've been telling you for years. In this house, what is ever in here belongs to the owners, us, in the robes.
You see how we're dressed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not wearing cargo shorts like you. Now, we got to talk about what's on this vision board because this is where I draw the line, okay? We've been showing a lot of patience right now, Michael, and we're tired. Honey, I can't even...
What I see here, you got a section that says future home. And it's just the blueprints of our house where we're living right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, am I not going to own this house one day?
No. We have specifically written you out of the will. You get nothing.
You get nothing. This house will burn to the ground on the day we die.
It's written in there. We're going to be cremated and we want the house just to sit ablaze.
Wow. That is like horrific. Who's going to burn the house down around you? I'm not doing it.
No, you don't do anything, Michael.
Don't do anything. That's the problem. Talk back. I'm sorry. I'm getting so emotional. Go ahead. Talk to me.
No, because we saw you had travel on here. You had a plane that just flew around in a circle and came right back to this house. Now, I don't know if that means you plan on flying a plane into this house or you're just going to fly nowhere and come back wasting money. Either way, it pissed me off.
I'm going to fly nowhere and waste some money. That's what it means.
Waste whose money, Michael? Waste whose money?
The family money. The money that we all share.
That
your mother and I make.
We make. There's no sharing. You get it because you refuse to leave here. I'm sorry, you don't get the actual money. You get the benefits of the money because you refuse to leave.
And the thing that really got me is at the bottom of the board here, you wrote daily pot pies. Who has the time to make pot pies every day, Michael? Are you making these pot pies?
No. Mom, you've always made me pot pies since I was a young child.
And I stopped. When I went to my counseling session, they said the time that you're spending making pot pies, 8 hours a day, you could be focusing on yourself. You could be contributing to your retirement account for your future. Mm-hmm. So I'm not making those pot pies anymore.
We're drawing the line at that one.
But it's on my vision board.
Pot pies.
It's on my vision board. It has to happen.
And also on here, you got a stack of money and it says endless stimmies. What's a stimmy? What is a stimmy?
And scene. And we'll call out there. That is a Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to our second live show. In the chat, everything you put in there helps inspire our conversation, our scenes. Welcome to 2021, everybody. We'll have to do more of these. DJ Comfy, you want to play us out?
Gotcha.
All right, then for John, for Amici, for Tandy, for myself, Antoine, that's the Can't Tell Us Nothing show.
It was all good just a
We're out.
Niggas feel they self and that watch